second half just about to get going here.
Good game for Gasol. He's got 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Allen and Green are the wings. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle, and it's Conley in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Here's McCollum. Sweet little floater. McCollum's got 9.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Conley, the pass to Green. Here's Allen. That misses off the backboard. Trailblazers trail by 7. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. McCollum dishes to Davis. From deep, C.J. McCollum, and that's good. He's got 12.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Conley kicks to Allen. Shoots from 14. Gasol can't get that one to fall.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Rejected by Gasol. Fast break, here we go. And slam dunk by Allen.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Passes to Randall. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And to nobody's surprise, Zach Randolph enjoyed an outstanding season, Clark, in 14-15.
And, you know, ironically, by taking more of a backseat to front court make Marc Gasol, Randolph played better, the best rebound rate of his career.
And for the Grizzlies, they had to be encouraged by Randolph's play after signing him to that extension. I mean, he'd been set back by the knee injury, but he came back in a big way.
Allen Crabbe, he's checked in for Portland. Back to Lillard. Now the feed to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. Now here's McCollum. 12 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Lillard wide open. Lillard again missing.
And Randolph happy to be back in Memphis. He said, this is home. This is where I belong. And look, he's helped establish this team as a power in the Western Conference. And for me, this is the right place for him to be.
Trailblazers trail by 9. And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Back to Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. Cullen passes to Lillard. Inside, the dish to Crabbe. And here's McCollum for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And guys, Jeff Green, by every measure of athleticism and skill, should have become one of the game's better small forwards, but inconsistency has plagued him throughout his career.
And Kevin, I always go back to something my college coach told me. The mental to the physical is 4 to 1. in this game. And so through those 7 full seasons, he's teased everyone with that talent. And then it does suddenly disappear. And there's no other way to describe it other than the fact that it is mental. He hasn't been able to sustain it in terms of the consistency, and that's why he hasn't fulfilled his potential.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Lee outside, and he gets it to go. Lee's got 5 now.
You know, with Jeff Green, the one thing you can say about him is he's been durable, especially since he'd had the unforeseen heart issue in 2011 for which he needed season-ending surgery. Since then, over the past 3 full seasons, he's played in 81, 82, and 78 games.
And talking about Jeff Green, I'm rooting for him. I mean, I'm rooting for him to finally put it all together, to gain and maintain the confidence, and really to fulfill the vast potential we all know that he has. How about the nickname for Chris Kaman? Air Sasquatch. I mean, he's got that stenciled in his shoes. A nickname he earned back when he wore his hair long. He has clearly embraced it.
Here's Conley. Second chance shot, and Gasol lays it in. Gasol's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Lillard against Conley. Good work defensively by Conley. You just tell me, Chris, Kaman Clark is an outdoorsman, likes to go hunting. He's got kind of a quirky streak about him.
Yeah, he's a bit unique, a little different, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, he's kind of a fan of blowing things up during his spare time.
Like what?
I couldn't tell you that.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Plumlee, he's checked in for Vonleh, and it's Henderson for C.J. McCollum. There's the pick. Here's Kaman, rejected by Gasol. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely, and a wide open look for Lee. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Lee's got 8 points. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
One-on-one here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Memphis. Outside Gasol. Gasol is screened. Barnes dishes to Chalmers. And there's a foul called on Alan Crabb. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Marc Gasol. Here's Lee, just 5 to shoot. Chris Kaman with the rebound. Kaman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Lee. Kicks it to Lillard. Nailed from 3-point land. Lillard's got 7. As you said, Greg, there are a ton of sibling pairs in the NBA. Even more, Clark, if you include the D-League.
Well, you start with the Plumlees, the Gasols, the Teagues, Zellers. For twins, you have the Lopez twins, Morris twins, the Zellers, Gasols, Teagues, Steph, and Seth Curry. Count 2 with the D-League.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Plumlee with a screen on Chalmers. Lillard attacking out left to the wing. Kaman kicks to Anderson. Kaman a screen on Lee. Here's Henderson. Lee with the block. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Chalmers. Chalmers has got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 18. Lillard with it. He has 7, feeds to Kaman, makes it off the glass. Kaman's got 4 this quarter.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Chalmers. Right outside to the paint. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Kaman.
Well, I tell you, the Grizzlies guys were really dominant in the first half of the season last year, but after the All-Star break, barely played above 500.
For Memphis, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Memphis making a change here. Carter's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Aminu's checked in, and Memphis would end up going 16 and 13 over the back half of last season. Down the stretch, they would only go 5 up and 5 down in their final 10.
Yeah, and Kevin, all those games so important as they jockeyed for position in the West. It was so fluid and volatile down the stretch. They could have been anywhere from a 2nd seed to a 6th on any given day, and they just happened to slump at the wrong time.
Here's Henderson, and too long on the shot.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Now, here's Aminu, guarded by Green. Here's Henderson. They get the rebound. Plumlee, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. To the wing right side. Kaman inside, defended by Chalmers. Memphis leading by 14 inside, and it's sent back by Kaman. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Here's Aminu, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Marcus All's checked in for Jermichael Green. Randolph comes in for Matt Barnes. Green, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Tony Allen subbed in for Courtney Lee. Davis, the pass to Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut to just 9 points on the basket from Henderson.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.